Namaskar friends, myself Deepak Kumar Rath, I welcome you to the digital media of Uday India. Friends, now festive season has started in Bharat and another festival is also going on in 5 states. And as you know that in my regular episode, that is what India thinks on different issues. Friends, yesterday also and in all of my analysis and news items, I always at the end of the news item, I always tell you to subscribe Uday India and stay update with Uday India. The reason being, while I am getting feedbacks from different class of people, we really feel happy when we get feedbacks from all of you. And sometimes some people give some advices that of course we need to improve ourselves, we need to be more professionalized. But I must, because you are our esteemed viewers, I want to tell you that we never commercially promote our videos, news analysis like other people. Whatever is going on at whatever support you esteemed viewers are supporting us, that is a great certificate for us, and that is why I repeatedly need your support. I repeatedly request you to, if you like our analysis, our news items, because as you know, every time I say that Uday India stands for the country. It's always for the interest of Bharat. We don't have any self agenda. We don't plant news against anyone. That is why. Yes friends, this was a small request I wanted to make before you all. I hope you will consider my request, and if you really like it, you will definitely support us and subscribe and share our videos to your friends and with your family members. In India things, today I have thought to speak about 2+2 relations between India and the United States. Friends, India and the United States are poised to hold the 2+2 dialogue in New Delhi next week. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh hosting their counterparts Antony, Blinken and Lloyd. The 5th India-US 2+2 dialogue on November 10 may set the stage for President Joe Biden's visit to New Delhi. Early next year, Biden is invited by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to be the chief guest at the Republic Day ceremony. So, let us tell you what impact this dialogue will have on India and USA. Friends, the upcoming 2+2 dialogue between India and USA is expected to have a significant impact on Indo-Pacific region and on global issues also. And one of the key areas of focus of the dialogue will be Indo-Pacific region. India and United States, as you know, that they share a common interest in maintaining free and open Indo-Pacific, and they are likely to discuss the ways to deepen their cooperation in this area also. So this could include joint military exercises, increased intelligence sharing and support for democratic institutions in the region. And the dialogue is also likely to focus on a number of bilateral issues. And these issues include trade, investment and defense cooperation. Friends, India and the US states have a strong economic and security relationship. It's a long time. And the dialogue that will go on now, it will provide again an opportunity to further strengthen their ties and strengthen the relationship between Bharat and USA. I must tell you here that in addition to that, the dialogue is expected to address a number of global issues also. And these issues may be climate change, terrorism, and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. As you know, India and US are two of the world's leading powers now, and their cooperation on these issues is very much essential in addressing the challenges facing the world today. And as I told you that at the current situation in global level, India and US carries great importance. So now I will speak about the regions. There are, friends, number of reasons why this 2+2 dialogue is happening now. First of all, the Indo-Pacific region is becoming increasingly important. The region is home to some of the world's fastest growing economies, and it is also a strategically important region. As you know that China's growing military and economic power is a major concern for both India and US, and they are working together to maintain a balance of power in this region. Now the second factor, what is that? The second very important issue is that India and US have a strong and growing relationship. These two countries have a number of shared interest, friends. This interest may include trade, investment and security also. Because you know, India and US are also working together to address global challenges that includes, again I will tell, climate change and terrorism. Now I will focus on the third agenda, third issues. That is, the world is facing a number of challenges that includes ongoing conflict in Ukraine and global food crisis. Friends, India and US are two of the world's leading powers, and their cooperation is very much essential to address these challenges at this juncture specifically. And in addition to general areas of focus, as I mentioned above, I must tell you that there are a number of specific topics that may be discussed during the 2+2 dialogue. And these topics include the Quad is a strategic alliance between India and the United States, Japan and Australia. So the ministers are likely to discuss ways to strengthen the Quad and to make it more effective in promoting a free and open Indo-Pacific. The Indo-Pacific Economic Framework or IPEF is a US-led initiative to promote economic cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. The ministers are likely to discuss the progress of IPEF and to identify the ways to make it more inclusive and beneficial for all the participants. India and the US have a strong defense relationship also. So the ministers also likely to discuss what are the ways to deepen the cooperation much more or much ahead. These ways may include joint military exercises, increased intelligence sharing and co-development of defense technologies. Friends, India and US have a strong economic relationship, as I told you. So the ministers are likely to discuss ways to increase trade and investment between two countries and they may also discuss ways to resolve trade disputes. So climate change is a major challenge for both India and USA. Defense and foreign ministers of both India and US are likely to discuss ways to cooperate on climate change mitigation and adaptation. Again, another factor, that is terrorism, is also a big challenge for both the states. So again, these ministers may likely to discuss what may be the ways to cooperate on counter-terrorism. The ongoing conflict, that is in Ukraine, is also a major concern for both India and USA. That is why the defense and foreign ministers of India and US are likely to discuss various ways how to mitigate the impact of conflict and to promote a peaceful resolution. So in conclusion, I must tell you, or I would like to say, that the upcoming 2+2 dialogue between India and US is an important event, and it is likely to have a significant impact on the Indo-Pacific region and on global issues. Defense and foreign ministers of both India and US are expected to discuss a wide range of topics, and these topics, as I told you in brief, I must say that this includes trade, investment, defense cooperation, climate change, terrorism and the conflict in Ukraine. The dialogue is an opportunity, as I told you. That is why it is very important occasion for both US and India. And this dialogue will again deepen the cooperation between the two countries, and they will find a way how to address the challenges in future that the world is facing today. That's all for today, friends. I will not repeat my request, but again I must tell you that you, our esteemed viewers, our supporters, our friends are the most important for us, because when you will give your feedback to our analysis, we will be more inspired and we will improve ourselves, develop ourselves for the nation only, that is Bharat. Bharat Mata ki Jai.